Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Russell, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz and Norris. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Iwasa, Albon and Zhu. And just behind us are Sargent, Stroll. The fastest lap at the moment, 1. And we've dropped to P12. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And we're in front of Ocon, Norris and Sainz. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute, 09.6. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are Verstappen, Sainz, Russell, Norris and Leclerc. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:09.4. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Verstappen and Sainz. And just behind us are Russell, Norris and Leclerc. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute, 09.2. Okay, you've got P3, well done.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Here in Montreal, lights out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally built for the World Fair in 1967. Now it's used for a World's Fair of a different kind, ever since Formula One first arrived here. We're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on this circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hadjar, Russell, Norris, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Vesti, Hulkenberg, Iwasa, Sonoda, Behrman, Fittipaldi, Stroll, Albon, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, and Zhou Guanyu. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got...
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet. Inters and wets will probably have very similar pace at the moment. watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Good work, we're in P4. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. They're on a fresh set of wets. Leclerc is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on a fresh set of wets. Our gap to first place, 3.4 seconds. You've got 18 laps until your pit window opens. 34 laps to go. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 4.6 seconds. Max is in the pits, Max in the pits. And we've got 16 laps of fuel left, 16 laps. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Thirteen laps of fuel remaining. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. Max is in the pits. Max in the pits. Okay, we've got 7 laps worth of fuel remaining. Just a reminder, we're critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so let's think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting early into the corners. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. P3. You're currently in P3. Okay, Russell's ahead. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Norris is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader, 16.3 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Good job, nice overtake. Second place, you're in second place. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Yellow flag. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Green flag. Yes, nice work, mate. You did a really good job today. Pretty sure the boss is going to be happy with that one.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
OK, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.